I am Palni Kumar from Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. I warmly welcome all the viewers for today's lecture series on the same subject, engineering graphics, in an interesting topic, projection of straight lines with some different problems. Today we will discuss about few different cases in this topic, projection of straight lines. I already explained in the previous video regarding this topic. This topic is an interesting topic and even a very fundamental topic, but still students feel very confusing while they answer it during the exams or even during the classes. So let us look into the problem. This is a problem. The line AB, here the line AB is given 75 mm long. So the true length is given. So here the given details is the true length 75 mm is given, and it is making 45-degree inclination with VP. It is making 45-degree inclination with VP. So this is the angle the line makes with the VP. So this is the true inclination angle pi. So what is given? The true length is given and the angle pi is given. True length is 75 mm, angle pi is given, which is a 45-degree inclined with vertical plane. And the other point in the question paper is front view makes 55-degree. Here the line is the actual line is not making an angle of 55-degree. The front view of the line is making 55-degree. So this is apparent inclination, and the front view makes 55-degree. So the front view is always relevant to the horizontal plane. So here the apparent inclination alpha is given to be 55-degree. The angle pi is 45-degree as given in the problem. The true length is 75 mm. These are the given data. So with this given data, we need to find how to solve the problem. And the next line, you can see the one end point. Whenever we talk about straight line, there are two end points. One end point is capital A and the other end point is B. One end point location is given in the question paper. Question A is 10 mm above HP and it is 15 mm in front of VP. So both location with respect to HP and VP for the first end point is given in the problem, and they are asking us to draw the projection and find the true inclination with HP. So find the true inclination with the HP is theta. They are asking us to calculate the value of theta. So this is what given in the problem. First we need to interpret the problem clearly in this topic. When we interpret the topic clearly, then solving this kind of problem looks very simple considering the other topics. Now let's move to the solution. The solution, the step-by-step solution is given over here. So you can read these content and you can understand how the entire drawing is being drawn and projected. So now we shall draw the reference line XY as usual. So this is our XY reference line, which we generally draw as the first step. And here we are going to locate the first end point. We know the first end point A is 10 mm above HP. Here it is given 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So both distance are given. So here it is 10 mm above HP, that is A dash to be located above the XY line. 10 mm above the XY line we can locate A dash, and 15 mm below the XY line, as it is given 15 mm in front of VP. So 15 mm below the XY line we can locate the point A. Okay. So now we are going to move to the next step. So the next step will always be to draw the projection line. Once we have projected a point, once we have completed or we have located some point, we need to draw the projection line. This I already explained in the previous video. Whenever we draw projection line, we need to draw it with the 2H pencil very thinly. So here also you can draw two projection line. One is along A and another one is along A dash, and both the projection line need to be drawn very thinly using 2H pencil. And now the next step we can do is where we can go is we can go with this angle pi. Angle pi is given in the problem. Angle pi is nothing but it is an angle made by the line with respect to the vertical plane. So that will be indicated in the top view. So in the top view, now we can take an angle of 45 degree. 45 degree inclined line we can draw using mini drafter as shown over here. Here we are taking angle 45 degree inclined, we are drawing a line. With the help of mini drafter we can easily draw this. We do not know where the point end here. Okay. So first we are only drawing a inclined line, that is a 45 degree inclined line using mini drafter, and then we can mark the point B1. As we know, the true length is 75 mm, which we know. True length is nothing but 75 mm as we know. So we can mark the point B1. AB1 is equal to 75 mm and it is at an angle of 45 degree as given in the problem. As 45 degree is the angle pi which is given in the problem, and the angle is made with respect to VP. And now we have drawn the inclined line AB1, which is 45 degree line with the help of mini drafter, and this AB1 line is the true length, and that true length as given in the problem is equal to 75. So with the length of 75 we can mark AB1. So that is our second step. So now we can go to the third step where the other angle 55 degree, which is the apparent inclination as given in the problem. Apparent inclination alpha is given in the problem. The front view is making an angle of 55 degree in this problem. So the line is making a 55 degree apparent inclination. This we can draw in the front view as shown over here with the help of the violet color line, which is a thick line, because that is the actual front view. This 55 degree inclined line can also be drawn with the help of mini drafter. Here you can with the point A dash you can take a 55 degree inclined line. Using mini drafter you can draw this line. Again we do not know actually where the point B dash lies. The end of the front view we do not know here. So we need to take the data from the top view. From the top view we need to bring the data to the front view and then rotate, because this is rotating line method, which I told you already. We usually use this rotating line method for solving projection of straight lines. So we need to bring the data from top view to the front view and then rotate in order to find the point B dash. So the next step, here we are drawing another locus which we generally draw whenever we get the true length. Here you can draw the point B1, and also we can write locus of B. That point I mean along that projection line we get the second end point in the top view, that is B. Locus of B we can write along that line, along that projection line you can write it as locus of B, because in that projection line we will be getting the second end point B, which is the second end point in the top view. So that is what being written over there. And now we can, as I told you, we need to take the data from the top view to the front view. So from B1 we are drawing a line. We are drawing a projection line. These projection line, vertical, horizontal projection line need to be very, very thin. So projection line, we are drawing a projection line from the point B1 until A dash. Okay, from the point B1 you can draw a projection line until the locus of A dash, and there you can mark that point as something like B1 dash. Okay, and this will be the actual concept for this a dash b1 dash is the line here which we are getting. So, now as I told you, the data has been transferred from the top view to the front view. Now, we need to rotate this line a dash b1 dash to be rotated using this rotating line method in order to get our front view. So, now we will do that with a dash as center, a dash b1 dash as radius, we can cut an arc which will cut this violet color line. Okay. So, the next step what we are going to do is, kindly listen, with a dash as center, a dash b1 dash as radius, we are going to cut an arc in this violet color line which is our actual front view, and that after cutting we will get the end point b dash. So, there you can see with a dash as center, a dash b1 dash as radius, we are drawing an arc, and that the arc is cutting our violet color line, and that point is the actual front view end point which is b dash. Okay. So, once we achieve this, once we locate this point b dash, and that will be the front view, and we can again draw another locus here. I told you whenever a point is located, we need to draw a projection line, horizontal projection line, and we can write there as locus of b dash, that is locus of b dash which is in front view, and from there again we can draw a straight projection line towards the top view. From b dash we can directly draw a projection line towards the top view where it reaches the locus of b, because always these endpoints will always coincide each other. Whenever we see a dash, they will be along the same vertical line. Similarly, the second endpoint b dash, they will also be in the same straight line. So, with that logic, here again they are drawing a line from b dash, a projection line is being drawn until it reaches the locus of b, and there we can mark that point as b, and now we can join this a and b. So, here again a b is being joined over here, and that is also shown using a violet color line, and this line shows the top view, and this is nothing but this will be the top view a b. Okay. So, this is the top view a b, and we can also draw the true length. Here again they are marking locus of b1 dash or locus of b dash. Okay. And also you can draw the true length in the front view. Okay. We would have already, we know already the true length is 75 mm, and with this a dash as center, 75 mm as radius, we can cut an arc in this locus of b dash, so that we can get the true length in the front view. So, now we have completed our front view, top view for this problem. Okay. So, here we can also what is the end point here, what we are asked to complete in this problem is, they are asking us to complete all the projections which we have already done. We have drawn the true top view, we have drawn the front view, we have drawn the true length in the front view, we have drawn the true length in the top view. Okay. They have asked us to calculate the inclination with HP. So, this angle theta need to be measured. Kindly measure this angle theta. What is this angle theta? That is the angle made by the true length. Whenever theta, angle pi, they are all called as true inclinations made by the true length. So, the theta need to be measured by the true length, that is a dash b1 dash. Okay. This a dash b1 dash is making an angle of theta. So, find this angle by measuring it, and you write it as a result. Always you write the result in the bottom, and you indicate the value theta. After measuring the value of theta, kindly indicate the same over here. So, that will mark the end of this problem. Okay. Thank you for the listening.